Hello, gentle viewers. This is Guardian. Welcome you to part 3 of our Let's Play series on Root. In today's episode, we're going to be playing as a new faction, specifically the Woodland Alliance. So let's go ahead and dive in. I'm going to pick local play, I'm going to pick solo play. I'm going to open up, and we're going to play... Here, I want the Woodland Alliance, and they're gonna play as the Eyrie. So, one of the things in the actual physical board game is it tells you which factions work best and which player counts. If you're gonna play 2 players, it's generally preferable to do cats versus birds. You can play Woodland Alliance with only one other player, but I think it's more fun and more immersive if you use the Woodland Alliance with at least 3 players. Could do 4 players, but we're going to save that for our Vagabond game, which will be next week. Let's see, we're all set. We're good to go. I could change difficulty. I'm fine the way it is right now. And create game. The birds are going to go first. They get all their free shit. Damn. The birds are doing some moving and some shit. Okay. And it built a roost. Their turn is complete. Okay. Let's talk about the Woodland Alliance, because you will notice if you are an eagle-eyed, like the Eyrie, get it, player, that I have no pieces on the board. And this is intentional. The Woodland Alliance is trying to mobilize the creatures of the woodland against their evil repressors, because what does the Eyrie Dynasty and the Marquis de both have in common? They're fucking nobility. Boo! Boo! Down with their heads, etc., etc. Shut the fuck up, game. I will play when I'm damn good and ready. Our game is completely different from their game. Some of the actions are quite similar, but we play differently. So, a couple of key advantages that we have to be considering. The first advantage is, unlike everyone else in the game, if we are attacked, if we're the defender, we get to take the higher roll. Remember, normally in combat, when the attacker rolls, they take the higher of the 2 rolls. Not the case if I'm the Woodland Alliance and I'm defending. Second is, whenever they enter one of my spaces or destroy one of my sympathizers, they have to add a card to my supporters, and I'll explain what supporters do here in just a minute. I score points through gaining sympathy, and I also gain points from destroying buildings and stuff, just like everyone else, plus I can craft items. So here's how my turn works. At the beginning of a turn, if I have a sympathetic clearing, so first I have sympathy, and then I send 2 supporter cards. 1 second. I send 2 supporter cards, then I cause a revolt. Note this second sentence here. Everything fucking dies when you revolt. Which is really, really powerful. If I happen to destroy some buildings, I also get points. Then I get to place a base, and I get to place some free warriors out there, and I gain an officer, which we'll talk about here in a second. Second thing I can do at the beginning of the turn is I can spread sympathy. In order to spread sympathy, I pay one of my sympathizer cards, which you can see here I have one of each kind. I have a bunny, a mouse, and an eagle, and I get to actually cause them to become more sympathetic to me. That counts as one of my pieces. Then I gain points. The first 3, or the first 2 are free, then they cost, or they're 1 sympathizer card, then 2, then 3. So let's say I want to cause sympathy here in this clearing here. I could play 1 mouse card, I could play 1 bird card, because birds are always wild. Later on in the game, when it's more difficult to sympathize, I would have to play 2 mice, or a mice and a bird. etc., etc. That's fairly straightforward, I think. Note I can only do this one time. No, that's not true. I think you can do it multiple times. I'm not positive. We'll see how that works. In Daylight, I can craft, I can mobilize, and I can train. Crafting works like it does for all the other factions, except for places I have sympathy or a base, I can craft. Pretty easy. Mobilize. Mobilize and train are only for my turn. Let's talk about how that works. Blah, 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 blah. No. It's right here. I'm a dummy. Ignore me. Mobilizing is when I play a card that's in my hand, I can put them in my sympathizers. So basically, if I can play this bunny card to craft, or I can play it into my hand. Last thing I can do is I can mobilize, where I spend a card that matches a base and gain an officer. And officers are how I take my actions in Nightfall. Unique to the factions, most of the meat of my game actually takes place at night. Which makes sense, we're sneaky rebels, we don't want to fight during the day. For every officer I have, I get to take as many actions as I have officers. And then I get to draw cards. So these options look pretty similar to what you're used to. Move, recruit, and battle, no different than what you're used to seeing from the other factions. Organize is new. If I organize, I take a warrior off the map in order to spread sympathy. That's another way that I can get sympathy during a turn. And that's basically how our game works. But it's very, very different because we don't have a ton of pieces on the board. Note that we're also capped at a very small number of warriors, and warriors become officers. So this means I have a combination of 10 officers and 10, or I have 10 officers, or 10 warriors, or 5 and 5, or 7 and 3, or 9 and 1, or whatever. Okay. I will finally make the game happy. I cannot cause a revolt, but I can spread sympathy. So thinking out loud, where would I like to spread some sympathy? I would love to spread sympathy into a fox clearing so I could actually play this card. However, in order to do that, I have to play the bird card anyway. So... I have a bird card in my hand, don't I? Plus I could take out their roost. I think this is pretty sensible. Let's spread some sympathy there. Let's look at our cute mousy chum. Look at him, he's adorable. He's telling everybody, boo, boo this bird, boo. And I could spread sympathy again, and there's no reason not to. Why can't I spread... Oh, I can't spread sympathy there because it is a... Because it's the keep, and you can't ever put pieces in the keep. Oh, no, that's right. Once you spread your first sympathy, you have to spread adjacent to it. That's right. I'm also going to put one here. But now it would cost me... I mean, I might as well. Like, there's no downside to spreading sympathy. Okay. I now get to take one of two actions. I can craft or I can mobilize. I'm going to go ahead and craft, and I'm going to go ahead and make this cool crossbow. Okay, and then I'm going to mobilize. I'm going to take both these cards and put them in my sympathizers. And just like that, my turn is done. Note I don't get any night actions because I don't have any officers yet. I need to have a base for that. Something to keep in mind. It takes 2 cards of a suit in order to actually go from sympathy to revolt. Is that going to happen this turn? Maybe not. So we might have to get creative next turn. And I draw 1 card, which is another mouse card. Now, one of the things that makes the Woodland Alliance interesting is the Woodland Alliance cannot win on their own. If both players target the Woodland Alliance, they're basically opening up for the other players. None of you are battling. This upsets me. Oh, here we go. There's a cheeky little fight. Another ruse. The birds are getting out of control already. The cats need to start playing better. I can't revolt because I don't have 2 cards of a suit. And notice, I also cannot spread sympathy for a very important reason. It would cost me 2 cards of a suit now because I'm already fairly up the sympathy track. We need to get a revolt going on, and so that may mean this turn isn't terribly exciting, but we'll be able to revolt next turn. It is what it is. I'm just going to literally mobilize this into my hand. And now next turn, provided I don't get attacked here, I'm going to be able to revolt. Now something that's important to know. The other players don't know what cards I have. That's very important. They do not know that I have 2 mice. They just know I have 3 cards. Excellent timing. I will show you that in just a second because it's unique to multiplayer games that aren't two-player games, which is dominance cards. Recruit. Man, you're building this big army, you don't fucking do anything with it. Very cool. Because he moved into my space, he had to pay me a card. And it must match the suit. You jackass. How can you do that to me, game? Because I'm defenseless, I don't actually do any damage to him. That was most unkind of you. Even if I do get another card out of it. Yes, I know. So, he basically stopped me from revolting, which is really frustrating. Did I do that deliberately? Probably, but that's frustrating. Let's talk about dominance. Normally the game ends when you hit 30 points. However, if you have at least 10 points, you can take a dominance card. And you win the game if you meet whatever the criteria is on the game. This is a very, very bad one for them to have. Now, no, we basically can't play, well, I guess we could play dominance cards, but I wouldn't like our chances. So that's why I wanted to show this to you. The birds could be going for this, which would be very disappointing. Alright, I want to spread some sympathy. Ideally in a mouse clearing. I'll go here. I'm not going to spend 2 sympathizers to spread more sympathy, because, I mean, I need to get a base out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mobilize my Stand and Deliver card. And now next turn, I'm guaranteed to get a revolt unless both other players fuck me over. Very possible. Very, very possible. That is a thing that could definitely happen. There we go, fight each other, leave me the fuck alone. Nice. That's it. Outrage my people. Ooh, you had to pay me a bird card. No, if the Woodland Alliance is in the game and you cannot pay them a card, you cannot go in. Wow, they really wanted to invest in. I mean, joke's on you, fucker. I'm gonna be able to revolt in the other place. It's actually gonna hurt you more, I think. That's a keep feeding me cards, my dude. No, they don't go into my hand. That's very important. They go into my sympathizers. Now we finally get to revolt. So, a couple things happen here. all their pieces are removed. Because I removed a building, I get a point. And I get one warrior. Why one warrior? Because I only had one other clearing with Fox Sympathy. Plus I get an officer, which is arguably much more useful. I can't revolt again. That makes sense, I don't have enough cards. But I can spread sympathy. And I'm gonna go ahead and use some bunny clearing stuff right there. Now note, that is a fox base. I cannot revolt again in a fox base. I'd have to revolt in a bunny base or a mouse base, at least until that one's destroyed. Alright, we're continuing to daylight. I cannot craft a mouse in a sack. I don't know why I can't. Why can't I craft a mouse in a sack? Oh, because I don't have any sympathy in a mouse clearing, because I doubled up on the bunny clearing stuff. So we'll go ahead and mobilize you. And now I can move, or I can recruit. And we're going to go ahead and recruit. Look at my little foxy chums. Look how adorable. I love the art in this game. I love the art in the board game, but the video game really brings it home. Look at him. He's an intrepid defender of people's rights. I love it. Turn over. Now I also get to draw 2 cards, because I have a second base now. Okay, cats. I know that building is a big deal for you. You need to start fucking fighting the damn Eyrie. Quit just recruiting. Oh my god. The Eyrie is probably going to win unless I do something about it now. Because the cats aren't trying to stop them, they're only trying to build up their economy, and at a certain point... Okay, that helps a lot. Them going into turmoil definitely weakens them a bit. Alright, I can't revolt, but I can spread sympathy. And I want to spread it over here. Why is it 3 to come over here? I'm not sure. Why is it 3 to go over there? Oh, because if they already have control, it costs 1 extra. That's right. Why wouldn't it cost... Oh, because it normally costs... No, wait. Why is that 3 again? I don't remember. There's a reason for it, I just don't remember what it is. Let's go ahead and spread to this mouse clearing here. Now, I could train if I wanted to get another officer. There's some value in that, but I think I'd rather craft. Oh no, that was incredibly stupid. Hang on. Game, stop me, save me from myself. I don't want to craft with the mouse card, because then I can't revolt next turn. I want to craft with the fox card. Which achieves 7. In fact, I still get 2 points. But now I can mobilize the Meese, and I'll be able to revolt next turn, potentially. Oh, gosh! Yes, it's nighttime now, isn't it? I think we recruit. As much as I would like to move and start being able to damage them in the future, like, this place is ripe for attack. I think my army is too small for that. Let's get some more foxes. And go from there. Okay, I'm literally begging you, fight the fucking birds. No, just gonna... Oh my god. This is one of the frustrating things about making a Woodland Alliance. I don't have a ton of options if they don't fight each other. They keep picking on me, and I'm very easy to pick on, as you can see. It becomes that much harder for me. I mean, yes, I get a card in my sympathizers, which I certainly am not going to complain about, but... Oh, it's right. I get to look at their hand whenever they cause an outrage as well. Yeah, we're gonna revolt here. I'm gonna get one warrior because I only had one mouse clearing. I can't revolt again, and it's too expensive to spread sympathy now. It cost me 3 cards of the suit in order to spread sympathy. We're gonna skip that. Now, I think... I mean, we had to mobilize. There's nothing else we can do with these cards because I don't have enough money clearings. Now, I think we're actually going to try to fight a battle. I want to weaken them here. Let's give it a shot. I don't want to abandon my base, but I still think this is worth doing. And then I'm gonna fight the burbs. So I want to take out the Eyrie if I can. I didn't take out the ruse, but I did kill them. Plus, I now have control of that particular clearing. That feels pretty good. Now, my base is extremely vulnerable. That's the Woodland Alliance's, I guess, feature. That is a thing that can happen. How dare you come into my clearing? Oh, and you just casually build in my place? That's lame of you. Wow, how brave of you to destroy one cat with an army of 7. Yeah, the Eyrie's getting out of hand, and the Marquis de Cat isn't helping. And I'm not really strong enough. Ooh, I could revolt right there. Yes, let's get my 3rd base out. Let's make it happen. And now I'm at, not maximum power, but I am at reasonably high power. So we're done with that. I can't spread sympathy. I don't have enough cards. I could craft. What is this here? 2 points is good. I want to keep this ambush. So what I'm going to do instead, although I could craft one of these 2 cards, I'm instead going to turn them into sympathizers. Or am I? No, I don't think I am. I don't think I want to do that. I think I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to train. And I'm going to train using this, this card here. Which gets another officer. And then I'm going to oh, I just wasted my no, I kept my ambush, which is what I wanted to do. And then I'm going to mobilize the arms trader. And I'm going to keep this last card just in case. Alright. I have 4 actions now that I can take. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to recruit 1. No, why can't I recruit again? Because all my pieces are on the board now. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move. I'm going to move these, my fine furry friends here, over to here. Take them all over there. And then I still have 2 more actions left. I'm gonna fight you here. Damn it. Why couldn't I play my own ambush? That went extremely poorly. However, now I can recruit again. Because I now have people again, so... Why couldn't I play an ambush to cancel their ambush? Oh, because... Yeah, I don't know. Oh, because it wasn't a rabbit clearing. That's why. I knew that. I think the Eyrie has this game in the bag. Because the cats won't fight them. And I can't do it on my own. You jackasses, stay out of my fucking clearing. I don't know what that was meant to accomplish, but okay. Can I do something really cheeky? Can I get one of the dominance cards? If I control 3 rabbit clearings, I have to rule 3 clearings. That's the hard part. Basically, dominance is not an option for me. At least I can't figure out a way. Because right now, I currently rule 2 clearings only. Nobody rules this clearing because we're tied. I can't revolt. I could spread sympathy. I think that's worth doing. I think getting more sympathy is always beneficial. It gives me more crafting options. I'm here for it. Let's spread some sympathy. Plus I get points. Points are good. We like points here. So here, if an item is sold out, I can't craft that card. That's all that matters as far as that. So basically I can't, this crossbow card is useless to me. So I'm just going to take an easy choice here. I'm just going to mobilize it. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I want to craft something here. There's any really good cards here. This Armorer's card is pretty handy. Let's craft that. They generally use Knapsack as a point, but I think I'd rather just mobilize everything else so that next turn I can be pretty strong, and as far as spreading sympathy goes. Oh no, that was a mistake. I do not want to mobilize all of those. I just want to mobilize... I want to keep the ambush. That's too important to me. And then we will end this turn. I have 4 actions here. So I'm going to do a cheeky recruit for 1. A cheeky recruit for 2. And then we attack. No, I actually don't mind if I lose some units, as long as I did enough damage to them, which I did. That is a glorious point for me. Now, actually... Okay, so I have control of 3 clearings right now. Basically, the 3 with my bases on them. That's not a surprise. I'm gonna go ahead and use my last action to recruit over here. I have a concern, and this is that concern. That is a giant stack of warriors, and I'm the only person that's in their path. Maybe they're just really trying to defend this super hard, but I don't think that's the case. I think they're coming for me. I'm literally begging you to stop building giant armies and not using them cat. I did not expect this. I thought they'd be coming after me. I certainly don't mind. If you want to fuck up the cats, by all means. Although that helps them play better. So I'm less enthused about that. Alright, I can't revolt. I cannot spread sympathy because I don't have cards. Alright. I'm definitely gonna craft sappers. Can I craft the other sappers too? No, I could craft the birdie bindle to get a point. 1 point isn't gonna make a difference right now. I've got to make some bold moves. So I think mobilizing is gonna be important. So I can start spreading sympathy even more and really start racking up points. I am gonna keep both ambushes though, because you never know, right? Alright. I think I'm gonna recruit 2. No, I've got to start focusing on the Eyrie, who have a completely vulnerable roost right there. I'm just gonna move one motherfucker over there. Literally, unless I roll 00, I cannot lose this fight. It is impossible. Just a little light pillaging for Team Fox, plus a point for me. I do have to discard a card, that's true. I really don't like helping other players draw cards. That's not good. How many clearings do I have? I don't have enough, sadly. I could win a dominance victory. It is possible if I can keep things abreast. Most importantly, and this is a key piece of strategy if you're playing the Woodland Alliance, the other players have to attack each other. If both players focus on you, there's nothing you can do, which can make the Woodland Alliance an unsatisfying faction to play sometimes. This is a very weirdly passive Marquis to Cat player. They've got these giant armies, they don't do anything. Because they got the Owl Commander, get to do an extra hit. That destroys that clearing. They get a roost. I can claim this anytime I want by discarding the appropriate card. But it's during daylight, not during birdsong. Okay. I can spread sympathy, though. And I would love to spread sympathy somewhere really beneficial. Somewhere that I know people are going to want to go. And it also helps me, because it counts as a piece of ruling clearings, too. Let's come over here. And then, let's also come over here. Alright. I would love to craft the scouting party card. I think this is a really useful card for us. Because we will be attacking with some frequency. Alright. Then I think everyone else gets mobilized. You get mobilized. Tax Collector definitely gets mobilized. Keep my 2 ambushes. Alright. Let us now... Oh, I can't recruit? Why can't I recruit? I don't have any warriors left. I think we're going to try fighting the Eyrie here. I want them out of this place. I don't want them hanging out here and causing mischief. Mostly because right now they could claim a dominance card at the beginning of daylight and win the game. So we have to fight them here, whether I want to or not. care if I take any damage. Really, game? Really? Alright, I'm gonna recruit. Right there. I'm gonna fucking do it again. I have to kill them. I have to at least weaken them to the point where I control the clearing again. That's more like it. I can't do 3 hits, I only have 2 pieces there, but now this is my clearing. And if I attack them again, they basically can't come back here anytime soon. Let's do it one final time. I genuinely don't care if I lose 1 piece there. I can always recruit next turn. Alright, we did it. We have nothing else to fear in that particular area here. Codebreakers isn't that interesting. It's an interesting strategy. I don't know why you did it, but I guess I'm okay with it. Like, if you're just gonna keep attacking the birds and keeping them weak, then I can swoop in and steal shit. I think the cats can win the dominance victory because they've got a lot of clearings here. Stop coming into my places, you jackasses. It's my woodlands, damn it. Your bluff will fucking see if you attack me there and I ambush. I will ambush in the rabbit clearing. The tables have turned, motherfuckers. Stay out of my damn places. I like how nervous the mouse there looks like. Can't revolt, but I can definitely spread. Yes, I can definitely spread sympathy. I'm gonna spread sympathy right here. Remind myself why it costs so much more in certain places, and I think there's a reason for it, and I just don't remember what it is. I can Google really quickly here. Let's see. Spread, sympathy, woodland, align. Here you go. Okay. Let's see, Jason. Oh, there's at least 3 wars. You had to spend another. That's it. So. Spreading sympathy in a place with more people in it is what costs it. Okay. Royal Claim is pretty damn good. It's not the end of the world because I only control 3 clearings right now, but it's a nice feature that we can definitely take advantage of later on. What is this? What's another ambush? Okay. I want to craft the mouse in a sack to get a point. We're at the point of the game now. Point of the game. Where every point really helps. Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and mobilize the Royal Claim card. No, I'm gonna keep it. No, because I'm gonna get a bunch more cards. So while keeping ambushes is important, everything else not so much. Alright, we're gonna recruit over here. Oh, you control this fucking clearing. I missed that part. Yeah, that doesn't work for me. declare. I'm gonna discard this so I take no hits. I'm gonna move in this army here. And then we're gonna fight him. Note, I could send a warrior right now to instantly get sympathy there. That's not my goal. My goal is to try to kill them, and maybe even break their roost if I get lucky. I mean, that was fine, I guess. It wasn't terribly exciting, but it wasn't the worst. What is Command Warn? Oh, I get a free bout at the beginning of... That's actually pretty handy. Code breakers, get fucked. I have to discard, so it is now the cat's turn. Wow, dude. Sure would be a shame if somebody ambushed you. Oh no, you had an ambush too. Oh shit. Here we go, I can at least do one hit. Finally! Yes, attack the birds! Take your fucking mega army and kill shit. I don't mind either one of them is going for a domination victory. It seems like it's something they could get pretty easily. I'm not gonna revolt. I'm gonna spread sympathy. I'm gonna spread sympathy. I want to spread it there. No, I want to spread it here. I definitely want to craft the command warrant. That's a really beneficial card. Because it lets you help, it lets you fight a little bit more efficiently. That gets me 3 points. Oh, but I can't craft it. I'm gonna save that for next turn. I'm instead gonna go ahead and mobilize that box. Alright. I have nobody to recruit. Let's go ahead and fight here. Remember, I can't be ambushed because of my special ability. Nice. I'm just gonna do it again. That's what we like to see. Another burnt roost. At another point. I want to start building up a new army, though. Because I want to be able to keep pushing so I can take more clearings and potentially get really sneaky. So I'm going to go ahead and recruit... here? And then I'm gonna move this army over here. Or am I? No, I'm not. I'm gonna move... Oh, I could... Yes, that actually makes more sense. I'm gonna turn you into sympathy. And I just won the game. Damn. We did it! The Woodland Alliance is victorious. Down with the oppressors. I wonder if there's a bug with the AI. I feel pretty confident that at some point one of them could have won a domination victory. But I'm here for it. I'm here for another glorious victory. Thank you very much for watching. Next week we're gonna play as the Vagabond, the final faction, and you'll see how incredibly different his game plays, or her game, or whoever's game. But until next time, this has been Guardian. Thank you for watching, and I bid you